Hey everyone and Happy New Year! So a few weeks back I released this silly video where I played Deck the Halls, and in the very end of that video I'm doing some major arpeggios, which kind of sounds like sweep picking, and I got a few questions if I could explain my technique and why not. So I figured why not start off the new year by doing a quick lesson on my arpeggio playing technique. Full disclosure, this is not a proper sweep picking technique. There are some bass players who do this with just their thumb and like their index finger and just going like this in a beautiful motion. I don't do it that way. I've essentially stolen this technique from Andreas Blomqvist of Seventh Wonder. He's an amazing bass player. There are some amazing videos of him doing these insane arpeggios on YouTube, and there are many of the Seventh Wonder songs that have some amazing bass and guitar unisons where they do these amazing arpeggios. So I've essentially stolen this from Andreas and kind of taken my own spin on it. I'm not sure if this is 100% the way that he does it, probably not. Anyways, here's how I do it. So let's start off with the left hand. So in this video we're gonna do just an E minor arpeggio in essentially 3 octaves. So starting off with the left hand, I'm starting off by playing the root with my index finger on the E string on the 12th fret. Then I'm doing a hammer-on up to the 15th fret with my pinky. Okay. Then I'm barring the 14th fret on the A string and the 14th fret on the D string. That's the 5th and the root again, so it's B and E. So slowly that's... So index, pinky with a hammer on, and then barring on the 14th fret on the A and D string, and then index finger to the 12th fret of the G string, and then hammer on up to the 16th fret on the G string to the B note. So all together slowly that's like this. So 12, 15, 14, 14, 12, 16. Then I'm tapping the high E on the 21st fret of the G string, and I'm pulling off. Same fingering there, so pinky, index finger. Then back to the barring, and then back to the pinky. So all together slowly that's like this. Index, pinky, bar, index, pinky, and tap, pull off, bar with the ring finger, pinky, index. That's the left hand. So the right hand is doing not some proper sweep picking as some might already have noticed. Proper sweep picking would, in this case, I think would be just to use the thumb. That kind of works. However, I find that I get more consistent attack and whatnot by using this kind of bastardized classic guitar technique. So here's what the right hand is doing. So thumb, index, middle, ring. Tap with the index and rake with the index finger. I'm doing the Billy trick by placing my middle finger on the index finger to get more strength. So that's what the right hand is doing, and then it's all about synchronizing the two. So slowly, thumb, index, middle, ring, index, and do the raking. The opposite of sweeping. This is something for outdoor activities. Sweeping is for indoor activities, so you're raking. Because us bass players are doing stuff outside instead of indoors, like those guitar players. So together, thumb, index, middle, and that's all there is to it. So I'm playing over the pickup, which gives me a more consistent attack. I've stolen this from Billy Sheehan. He talks a lot about, hand placement and that he always plays above the pickup and almost on the pickup like a ramp. So that's what I'm doing here. So I always go back to placing my right hand here on the pickup. So slowly, thumb, hammer on there, index, middle, ring, and that's all there is to it. And if you want to do this in E major instead, you just extend your pinky 1 fret further, and the index finger goes there instead, and then as you can hopefully see, when I'm doing the raking, I'm going like this so that I'm back on the pickup when I'm done. And then back to the thumb. So right hand. And that's a pretty natural motion for your hand to go. So essentially what this consists of is that I've assigned a string to each of these 4 fingers. So if you want to do it in like a different way, you can always do like... So the index finger is the one that's doing the raking, and all throughout the rest of the shenanigans I'm doing 1 finger per string. And if you don't want to do it in triplets, you can always add some notes like... So what I'm doing there is... So the index finger is actually plucking some notes there. And that's up to you how you want to take this approach that I'm using. Feel free to steal this and use this as much as you want. Hopefully this will be helpful for someone out there and not just me. And you know, this is not something that's used in every song that you're ever gonna play. This is a very specialized thing to do. However, it's good practice for your right hand and for your left hand to do all these stretches and to assign different fingers to different strings. I find that's a good thing to keep your brain active. So with that being said, Happy New Year and happy shedding. Let me know if you want me to do some more bass lessons in the future. I have some inversions of the arpeggios that can be hopefully somewhat interesting to you, and well, we'll see. So with this being said and done, happy shedding, happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys around. Take care. Bye.